Hey, Madre, how are you? We have so many things again to talk about. What are we going to talk today?
Oh my God, my week has been quite bonkers mad, but you can't help it when you look at the news flow. I mean, we're talking about a lot
Indeed.
of stuff today. I mean,
Yeah.
all of the videos that we exchanged, right? The top bits for
Yeah.
me were quite simple. And I really want to talk to you about Punch the Monkey in Japan. I want
Yeah.
to talk to you about the US ice hockey team, the men's team and the women's team and what's happened there. I want to talk to you about the fall of El Mencho in Mexico, the insanity there. Trump's
Mm-hmm.
tariffs and the Supreme Court and all that's happening with that. And, military robots. I mean, you sent me these videos of these
Yeah.
military robots
Oh,
in China. And on the
I
flip
hope.
side, you had the Dow fall 800 points because of a report that came out and said, AI is overdone and we're all bonkers mad for loving it. So much to talk about.
Sounds like a 1 hour agenda, but we promise you we will do it just in maybe 25, 30 minutes. And there is so much actually to learn. So stay with us. We promise you it will be super fun. Start with Punch. I mean, whole world was watching about this very, very cute monkey.
I mean, the Ichikawa City Zoo never thought that, a baby that was abandoned by its mom would become a celebrity, a global celebrity. This baby monkey was reared by this lovely zookeeper that you can see in the videos how
Hmm.
attached
Yeah.
the baby is to the zookeeper. And then they finally started trying to integrate it with the tribe. The very normal thing happened. The tribe didn't accept the baby at first. And when it slowly started accepting the baby was given corrections. It's the animal world.
Hmm.
But the whole world felt so sorry for this baby.
Exactly.
And then the best part was when the zookeepers came out and said, okay, while Bunch is trying to integrate into this group, they gave it this orange IKEA orangutan to feel
Hmm.
like some comfort when he was out there being
Hmm.
ignored. Oh God, I think it made everyone cry. It made me cry, but it also
Yeah.
makes me feel good that people still have empathy, even if it's for animals right now.
Yeah, there is a hope into humanity. But you know what? When I was watching this video, I mean, as a mother of the 4 months old kiddo, I was like crying, like literally crying, and my heart was like really broken. But at the same time, I was like really, really happy that he's now finally accepted to the tribe. But I as well was very excited how IKEA reacted actually to that, because they launched like brilliant marketing campaign in their Instagram. So you could see it. They created another plush toy monkey hugging this orangutan plush toy monkey, and the capture of the campaign says, "Sometimes family is who we find along the way." I mean, brilliant, right?
I think it's
Brilliant.
brilliant. Kind of like you for me,
Yeah.
family that we found
Yeah.
along the way.
Exactly. Oh, thank you so much. And what I saw that the sales was skyrocketing. And yesterday I was flying from Spain to Germany, going back from sun, to the dark weather. And I saw 3 kids walking with this orangutan. So I think the campaign worked super well. And now we're going to see those orangutan everywhere in every country.
I think you will, because I saw a stat out in the news that on the resale websites, forget about IKEA, I don't think it's even available at IKEA anymore.
Yeah.
On the resale websites, the price of that orangutan, you got to love your kids if you're buying this, is
Yeah.
up, and the sales are up 650 times what they were
Wow.
before
Wow.
Punch started carrying it around.
Wow.
So we've got Punch the Monkey, who is the newest, biggest influencer for IKEA.
Exactly. I love this trend. We start with Nike Madura and now we ended up with the IKEA orangutan. I see the positive trend. Do you see the positive trend here?
I'm looking for the positivity because Punch, I think, was the positive side, but it's also not really a trend, I don't think, Nina, because I saw another trend this time around where
Yeah. What
you
is that?
saw people trying to, get famous through,
Mm.
their athleticism at the Olympics, but then you get
Mm.
the wrong kind of attention if you choose the wrong kind of attitude. And the
Mm.
US men's hockey team, I think, is a great example of this, where they've gone out, they've won a gold. They obviously worked very hard for that gold. And while they were celebrating with Kash Patel, already slightly problematic politically because he's not very well liked amongst the Americans, very divisive, I mean, for some people, and some people love him. It's a very split thing. But then what happened after was that President Donald Trump called up the men's ice hockey team to congratulate them for their gold. And in that call, take a listen to what he said.
I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that. Absolutely.
I
Wow.
think the wow, indeed. But then you turn around and you see what the reaction of the team was. They burst out laughing when they were talking, or Donald Trump was talking about the women's team being invited to the State of the Union and how that was, slightly annoying, obviously from with the inference from his tone, and they laughed. And that's had huge backlash for the men's team because what they displayed there was pure misogyny. Either they really believe it, which would be very strange
Mm,
because two of the lead players, their mother was one of the biggest women's ice hockey players in the 1990s. She's also the woman who has gone and trained the US women's team, who also won
mm,
gold, by the way. So basically, what you're laughing at your own mother and your
crazy.
own, I think it's disrespectful. It's kind of like, hi, boys. Do you know who gives birth to you, who takes you on all your
Exactly.
trainings? It's
Exactly.
your mother. It's your
It's your
parents
mother.
who do it.
And I always say, like, behind every single famous man, there is always a woman, right? Who was like putting all her heart, all her time and invested and actually was growing that kid, right? For many, many years. So this is like so annoying.
I mean, I hope that they'd laugh because they thought it was cool to go to the State of the Union and they didn't think their reaction through. And they were
Yeah.
busy, feeling happy that the president of their country had called them.
Yeah.
But use your brains, fellas.
And boys, never forget that your mother raised you, so give some respect, right? But you know what, Marjorie? I heard that there is a lot of question about the Trump state of mind right now. Even his bigger supporter, Joe Rogan, right now questioning really Trump's mental state. I wonder why.
I think it is the kind of rhetoric that's coming out of his mouth. And I think people are very confused because he's always played a bit of a word jumble when he's done his
Mm,
speeches. But at some point, there has been quite a bit of smart when it comes to, the direction he takes. So, I mean, I've never ruled him out. What's happening with him at this point is, I think, a question mark on, doing something, pulling back, doing something, pulling back. And it's
mm,
almost like he's not very
torture.
clear. It's torture for all of us
It's
watching.
torture, right?
But I think his supporters are going, wait a minute, what is going on over here? And if
Don't.
Joe Rogan, as you're saying, is questioning it, you've got to wonder what's going on internally.